Sonic the Hedgehog is one of the wildest franchises that I've ever been a fan of. They got me when I was young. I'm sorry, the first game I ever played was Sonic, so I didn't have a chance to escape the hooks of the blue spiny devil. But one of the funniest and stupidest controversies to ever happen in any fan base I've ever seen was the time that people were furious that they changed Sonic's voice actor. Subscribe if you're way past cool. So, the first voice actor that many of us may have heard for Sonic is Jaleel White.
That's no good.
Gotcha. Yeah, the animated Sonic was Jaleel White, aka Urkel. Yeah, fun fact. But the first video game voice Sonic that people heard in America was Ryan Drummond.
Oh yeah! This is happening!
Now, Ryan Drummond is a very accomplished voice actor. Far more accomplished than your girl, far more accomplished than a lot of people. And as far as his voice acting goes for Sonic, it is a very iconic voice. Get it? Sonic, iconic, bars, bars, bars. He was the voice of Sonic in Sonic Adventure 1 and Sonic Adventure 2. But Sega, because Sega, moved in a different direction to bring Sonic more in line with his Sonic X voice actor, Jason Griffith. And I swear to you, I'm not joking when I say that there were fan blogs, fan sites, fan forums, all dedicated to slandering Jason Griffith as though he, this one voice actor, was the cause, the root reason why Sonic games were bad. Keep in mind, I'm not saying that Sonic games were bad. The Sonic fan base will fight you on everything. I don't need that kind of problem in my life. I don't need that. But people would argue that Sonic was taken less serious because of how Jason Griffith was voice acting the character. Here's a sample of Ryan Drummond as Sonic the Hedgehog.
I've had enough. All right, put him up. Oh no. Come on, Tails. Hey, hey, hey. All right, Tails.
And Jason Griffith as Sonic the Hedgehog.
Come on, step it up. Hey, not bad.
What did I just see?
Gun to your head, you're probably saying, that's the same hedgehog, because it's the same guy. Like, look, it's the same hedgehog. Like, I'm sorry, I never understood it. It's like the root of it is so minute, and then you look into the way that it was extrapolated. Yes, it's not the game design, it's not the narrative, it's not the art direction, it's none of the things that went into the video game being a video game. Nah, it's the voice, and voice acting is important. Speaking as a voice actor, hire us. We love our jobs. But let's be clear, me being a part of a video game is not the selling point of that video game, because the video game has to be a fun game. And, you know, Sonic games had a bad habit of, you know, not being too fun. Hey, according to what other people would say. Me personally, after, you know, playing every Sonic video game ever, I love all of them.
So, how does this story play out? The fans complain about Jason Griffith for years and years. Until they get used to him. Because he's the voice of Sonic the Hedgehog and they like Sonic the Hedgehog. And by the end of his run as Sonic, people are saying he's one of the best, if not the best, Sonic the Hedgehogs of all time. And then the new voice actor, Roger Craig Smith, actually, he's a bad Sonic. Because he sounded too mature. It doesn't really matter. The jokes write themselves when it comes to the Sonic fan base. But I do think that this was one of the dumbest, because you can make the argument that Ryan Drummond was good enough to not be replaced, and I would agree with that. But like, it's not the end of the world. And shouts out to him for continuing to want to play Sonic. I think he is my personal favorite Sonic the Hedgehog. But like, people were upset, like ready to go to war over the voice actor for Sonic the Hedgehog. I just think that's the funniest thing in the world, because like, think about the other fandom battles that have happened in other fan bases, and it's just like, nah, Sonic fans will argue up and down about who's the voice of Sonic, even though there's always been multiple voices of Sonic. But with the rise of the movies and all of Sonic's various different media properties right now, hopefully we don't get another war on Griffith that we had back in the old days. But that's just a flashback from when I was a youngin'. What's the craziest fan battle, fan war, fan outrage that you've seen? I'm DUN, and I'm done yapping. Deuces.